Hi, welcome to Math 153, Introduction to Statistical Methods. I'm your professor, Mary Elizabeth Gore, and I wanted to offer you a small video to get you started in the course, kind of understand the organization and structure of Brightspace, and to demonstrate some of our learning materials we have for this course, and also to um, remind you of a few upcoming deadlines. Okay, let's get started. So here we are where we land when you come into the course. I have a welcome announcement there. Please read this announcement thoroughly as it will tell you about which of our tests you will take at a CCBC approved testing center and which ones you can take at home with Respondus Lockdown Browser. Also, there are some few little deadlines there, reminders of what's due. Every week, I come in and I give you a weekly announcement. Some weeks I have more than one, maybe because there might be some things that occur that I need to remind you. But at the very least, once a week, I come in, I remind you what's happening that week, what's due, what's coming up. And it's important that you log into Brightspace and check that weekly, if not a couple times a week, just so that you aren't caught off guard. And it's a great way for me to communicate to all of you. So I use the announcements quite a bit. Also, we have some learning tools for the course that I want to demonstrate. So I'm going to click on content. This is where we'll find those. What we have for the course is some Pearson learning tools, which I think are excellent. And I want to show you how you will get to them. So if you haven't done this yet, it was in the announcement, but if you haven't gone, you're going to want to go down to, sorry, I have some of the chapters open already, to a first day link. Actually, it's up here under my professor information. So first day link here, click on first day. Now, any of your courses at CCBC which have a book, first day book attached to it will show up here. Here is ours. So if it ever asks you in your process of getting into Pearson to use a access code, you could click here, reveal the access code, copy it, and then paste it in when it prompts you. So just want to put that out there so nobody struggles with the access code. Let's go back to content. Let's go down to Unit 1. And I'm going to actually choose Chapter 1 here. So you can see this is all of the sections that are covered in Chapter 1 for September 6th. That's the first Sunday that the course is officially, open and the school has started. You have 5 of these assignments due, section 1.1 through 1.5. Now, I'm going to demonstrate what they are. They're not overwhelming. They're actually quite informative and hopefully a nice multimedia experience for you. So let me roll down here. I've already played around with 1.1, so I'm going to demonstrate 1.2. So there's a little external learning tool under the overview and all the objectives. You click on that for entry. And you arrive, excuse me, here. So you're going to click on Get Started. You can see here there's 15 points possible. It'll keep up with the kind of points you're accumulating as you work through the assignment. And so let's get started. And so we're just going to come, and it's taking the information from the formal textbook and kind of bringing in the most important parts, also putting in lots of neat videos and things like that, interactive things you can do. So we're going to click on Next. So there's minimal reading. There's some videos here that you can watch. Some are animated, some are the actual author of the course and some of his helpers. And as you go through, you're learning, watching, and then eventually you'll get to a question. So I'm not even going to read this question completely. I'm just going to pick an answer, but it's a multiple choice. Decide on my answer. Again, I'm guessing. And hit check. Oh, I am a lucky person today. I guessed correctly. I would suggest you read the questions and think about what the right answer is. But now you can see as I've gone through a couple of pages of learning. And now with the question, I have gotten 4 out of 5 points. So you do get some points for going through the learning pages. I don't want you just to click through them. I'd really like for you to read them, watch the videos. It'll definitely help when it comes to test time. And then we can continue on, and new objective and so forth. Lots of videos. Students seem to like videos, so they put a ton in this learning experience. Again, questions. And as you can see, it's not a terribly long assignment there. You have to mouse through here by clicking next, answering questions, checking, and that's how you complete your homework for the week. Please reach out if you have any questions about this. I can always explain in more detail to anybody who needs it. So now we're back here at our Brightspace course, and there's 2 more things I want to point out. The syllabus and the schedule are right here. The syllabus is great. I think you should read through it so you're aware of all the intricate details of the course and requirements and policies. But one thing I think is helpful for students to actually print out or download, so you don't have to necessarily be in Brightspace when you want to take a peek at it, is our weekly schedule. And so it has all of the things we would want to learn that week, as well as which ones are due and what time and what day. Test schedule here, all kinds of things like that. And so you can see here that is there for all of our weeks, all the way up to our finals week. So always kind of reference that. It's a great reference material. The last thing I want to share with you is our discussion that is due. And that is, we have a discussion that is completely due on September 6th. All of the components are due on that Sunday after the class has started officially. But with all my discussions, your initial thread is always due before that Sunday, because I want to make sure that people get in there, they start posting, and not everybody's waiting for everyone else to kind of have a discussion on a Sunday when some people have other things to do. So this particular assignment on the Thursday, I believe that's September 3rd, you want to have put up your initial thread, your initial discussion. This one's about just introducing yourself and discussing what your study plan might be for the semester and so forth. So that's due on Thursday at 11:59 p.m. And then, as you can see, the grading rubric kind of brings that into consideration. And then you want to respond to at least 2 classmates' posts by Sunday at 11:59 p.m. So just wanted to put that in there so that you're aware that that is due on September 3rd, that initial post. I did say that was the last thing. I think it's worth mentioning here under professor information. If you just want to figure out how to get in touch with me, email me, and you don't want to go to the syllabus, all that information is here. Down here, my email. This is my mobile phone number. You can text me if you'd like. You can leave a voicemail. I actually do check them. And then the links to my office hours or my coach class, as I've learned to call it. I'm here to help you guys. I have 5 office hours a week, as you can see here. I can make others by appointment if you need. A couple of lunchtime times, an evening, and then a morning time. And I'm here to answer any questions you have about the course material, have any discussions you need to have with me, whatever it is. I'm here to help go over the material if you need, help answer questions that you might be struggling with particular concepts. Anything, I'm here for you. I set these times aside to help students, and you can attend them in person if you want. Now that might be a stretch for some people, because I'm on the Essex campus in the Math and Science building, but you can also attend via Microsoft Teams. So all of these are linked with a Microsoft Teams, so you can come in that way and ask questions. The only one that isn't physically face-to-face, I must say, is the 6:30 to 7:30 one on Wednesday evenings. That one's exclusively on Teams because I am at my home, and just wanted to make sure I had an office time that was in the evening for you guys to reach me. think that's it for now. If I think of anything else, I'll put it in an announcement or pop up another video. Again, my name is Mary Elizabeth. I'm here to help. Don't be shy in asking questions or coming to office hours. Yeah, that's it. I hope we have a great semester.